Imagine a game so fast that the human eye can barely follow it. A sport where a feathered shuttle can travel faster than a Formula One car. But what if I told you? This lightning-fast Olympic sport began as a simple pastime played centuries ago. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about padel, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Thank you very much in advance. Okay, let's continue. This is not just a game. This is the story of badminton and how it conquered the world. We're going on a journey today, one that spans continents and centuries, to uncover the hidden past and vibrant present of a sport that, for many, is little more than a backyard hobby. But you're about to discover a world of blistering speed, strategic genius, and incredible athleticism that defines one of the planet's most thrilling competitions. Get ready to have your perceptions challenged, because the true narrative of badminton is far more epic than you could ever imagine. We'll delve into its mysterious beginnings, witness its transformative birth, and track its meteoric rise to become a global phenomenon. Long before modern courts, rackets, and stadiums, before the familiar thwack of a shuttlecock hitting a stringed racket, people across ancient civilizations played games striking objects through the air. These were not formalized sports with rules and referees, but rather playful, often meditative activities that laid the foundational stones for what would one day become badminton. Think of it as humanity's primal urge to interact with gravity and flight, using whatever simple tools were at hand. In ancient Asia, particularly in China, Japan, and other parts of Southeast Asia, children and adults alike engaged in what were essentially games of keep-up. Picture a group of villagers gathered, laughing, as they skillfully kept a feathered object airborne, using only their hands or feet. These games, often referred to as jianzi in China or hanetsuki in Japan, were less about competition and more about dexterity, rhythm, and communal fun. The objective was simple: prevent the shuttle-like object from touching the ground. This required quick reflexes, spatial awareness, and a delicate touch, skills that would later become paramount in professional badminton. The jianzi, for instance, is still played today, a vibrant testament to these ancient roots, often featuring dazzling aerial acrobatics. It wasn't about winning or losing. It was about the joy of movement, the challenge of control, and the shared experience of play. Meanwhile, in ancient Europe, a similar tradition emerged in various forms. One of the most prominent was a game known as battledore and shuttlecock. This popular pastime was enjoyed by everyone from royalty in lavish gardens to commoners in village squares. The battledore was typically a paddle made of wood or parchment, while the shuttlecock was a cork base with feathers attached, remarkably similar in concept to today's shuttle. Players would hit the shuttlecock back and forth, attempting to keep it in the air for as long as possible. Historical records and paintings depict people playing this game across centuries, highlighting its enduring appeal. It wasn't about power or speed, but about grace, coordination, and sustained rally. Queens and kings, knights and peasants all found delight in its simplicity. This game, while seemingly rudimentary, taught players about trajectory, timing, and the delicate balance required to control a feathered projectile. These seemingly simple games, scattered across diverse cultures and time periods, were more than just entertainment. They were fundamental experiments in human kinetics and object manipulation, slowly but surely paving the way. They ingrained in human culture the basic principles of striking a feathered object and keeping it airborne, unwittingly laying the foundation for something far greater, a complex sport that would captivate millions. Each gentle tap, each coordinated strike was a whisper of the future, an echo of the intense rallies yet to come. The journey from these ancient, informal pastimes to the structured, exhilarating sport we know today began with a pivotal moment in the 19th century, a period of global exploration and cultural exchange. This was a time when the British Empire cast its shadow across the world, and with its presence came the unintentional exchange of ideas, customs, and most importantly for our story, games. British officers stationed in India, a jewel in the crown of the British Empire, encountered a fascinating and fast-paced game. The locals called it Pune, after the garrison town near present-day Pune, where it was particularly popular. Pune was essentially a more organized and competitive evolution of battledore and shuttlecock. It involved rackets, a shuttlecock, and a net, much like modern badminton, but with its own distinct rules and intensity. The Indian players displayed remarkable agility and hand-eye coordination, captivating the British officers who witnessed these spirited matches. It was a game that transcended cultural barriers, a testament to the universal appeal of skill and competition. The speed and strategy involved were a far cry from the leisurely European garden games, and the British officers, known for their love of sport and competition, were immediately fascinated by its dynamic nature. Fascinated by its intensity and unique blend of athleticism and precision, these officers embraced Pune wholeheartedly. They quickly adopted it, playing it amongst themselves and refining its elements. When their tours of duty ended, they brought this exhilarating new game back to England, effectively importing a cultural gem that would soon be polished into a global phenomenon. The true turning point, the moment that etched the sport's identity forever, came in 1873. A group of these returning officers introduced the game to their friends at Badminton House, the stately country estate of the Duke of Beaufort in Gloucestershire, England. It was here, amidst the sprawling lawns and grand architecture of this iconic English manor, that Pune found its new home and its enduring name. The guests were captivated by the spirited rallies, the swift movements, and the delicate yet powerful shots. The Duke's estate became synonymous with the game, and soon people simply began referring to it as Badminton, the game played at Badminton House. This informal adoption of a name gave the sport a distinct identity, marking its separation from its Indian origins and its formal entry into the British sporting consciousness. What followed was a period of rapid standardization. As the game's popularity grew, so did the need for clear, consistent rules. Enthusiasts began to meet, discussing and formalizing the regulations that would govern play. The first set of official rules was drawn up in 1887 by the Bath Badminton Club, a pivotal moment in the sport's evolution. These rules defined the dimensions of the court, the height of the net, the scoring system, and the various strokes allowed. No longer was it a fluid, localized pastime. It was becoming a structured, competitive sport. Courts were meticulously defined, rackets began to take on a more uniform design, and the shuttlecock itself was perfected for optimal flight and durability. Badminton was no longer a casual activity, a simple way to pass the time. It had transitioned into a recognized, organized sport with its own distinct character and challenges. This marked the true birth of modern badminton, ready to embark on its global journey, propelled by the very structure and clarity it had gained. From its refined beginnings in the stately homes of England, badminton was not content to remain an aristocratic diversion. Like a fast-flying shuttlecock, it rapidly spread its influence across continents, catching fire in places far removed from its English birthplace. The British colonial network played a significant role as the game followed trade routes and military postings, but its inherent appeal was what truly fueled its global expansion. The journey began with its return to Asia, where it found a particularly fertile ground. Countries like China, Indonesia, Malaysia, and India, with their rich traditions of hand-eye coordination games and a deep appreciation for disciplined athletic prowess, embraced the sport with unparalleled passion. In these nations, badminton wasn't just another game. It became a cultural phenomenon, deeply woven into the national identity and a source of immense pride. Children picked up rackets as soon as they could walk, dreaming of becoming national heroes. It was adopted not just in elite clubs, but in every village square and urban alley, transcending social strata. The game resonated with the Asian spirit of precision, agility, and strategic thinking, quickly becoming a dominant sport. But the appeal wasn't limited to the East. Across Europe, nations like Denmark, Sweden, and even Russia discovered the thrill of badminton. The Danes in particular became early European powerhouses, challenging the Asian dominance with their own unique style and producing legendary players who would etch their names into history. This widespread adoption led to the inevitable, the demand for organized international competition. The establishment of the International Badminton Federation, IBF, in 1934, now known as the Badminton World Federation, or BWF, was a monumental step, providing a governing body to standardize rules globally and facilitate international tournaments. Soon, major competitions emerged, becoming the battlegrounds where national pride and individual excellence clashed. The All England Open, traditionally considered the unofficial World Championship, before the official World Championships began, became a prestigious event. Later, team events like the Thomas Cup, Men's World Team Championship, and the Uber Cup, Women's World Team Championship, fostered intense rivalries, elevating badminton to a truly global spectacle. These tournaments were not just about winning, they were about showcasing unparalleled skill and creating sporting legends. They became the arenas where legendary rivalries were born, iconic matchups between players from different nations, each pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible on a badminton court. Think of the intense duels between Indonesian and Chinese players, or the Asian powerhouses facing off against formidable Danish contenders. These rivalries weren't just about athletic prowess, they were narratives of passion, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of perfection, captivating millions of fans worldwide. Badminton quickly cemented its reputation as a test of the highest order. It demanded not just raw athleticism, but a sophisticated blend of various physical and mental attributes. It became a grueling test of speed where players sprinted across the court in fractions of a second to retrieve seemingly impossible shots. It required incredible endurance as matches could stretch for hours, demanding sustained explosive power and unwavering focus. More than brute force, it was a cerebral game, a test of intelligence and tactical brilliance where anticipating an opponent's next move and setting up strategic plays was as crucial as a powerful smash. And perhaps above all, it demanded precision. The ability to place a shuttlecock within millimeters of the line, to execute delicate drop shots, and to control the trajectory with absolute mastery. This combination of demands transformed badminton into a sport of unparalleled depth, strategy, and sheer athleticism, making it a truly global phenomenon. Fast forward to the present, and badminton is no longer just a rapidly spreading sport. It has evolved into a global titan, a high-octane spectacle that captivates audiences worldwide. Today, badminton stands proudly as one of the fastest sports on Earth, a fact that often surprises those who only associate it with leisurely backyard rallies. This isn't your grandfather's badminton. This is an arena of athletic marvels where physics are pushed to their absolute limits. The sheer velocity in modern badminton is mind-boggling. Smashes, the sport's signature attacking shot, routinely exceed 400 kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, that's faster than a cheetah, faster than a bullet train, and significantly faster than the top speed of most Formula One cars. The fastest smash ever recorded reached an astonishing 493 km/h, a blur of feathers and force that requires superhuman reflexes and anticipation from the opponent. This incredible speed demands split-second decision-making, lightning-fast footwork, and a level of hand-eye coordination that borders on the miraculous. This isn't just about raw power. It's about the intricate dance of attack and defense, the psychological warfare played out at breakneck speed. From the delicate net drops that barely clear the tape to the leaping smashes that thunder down, every shot is executed with pinpoint accuracy and immense strategic thought. Badminton today thrives at every level. It's played recreationally in parks, community centers, and school gyms by millions seeking a fun and healthy workout. It's a fantastic way to stay fit, improve agility, and enjoy friendly competition. But at the apex of its existence, it is played professionally by elite athletes who dedicate their lives to mastering its demanding craft. These professionals, revered in their home countries, compete in a packed international calendar, traveling the globe for tournaments that offer significant prize money and ranking points. The BWF World Tour showcases the very best, culminating in the prestigious World Tour Finals. And of course, at the absolute highest level, badminton shines brightly as an Olympic sport. Its inclusion in the Barcelona 1992 Games marked a monumental achievement, cementing its status among the world's most recognized and celebrated athletic competitions. The Olympic badminton tournaments are fiercely contested, often providing some of the most thrilling and emotional moments of the entire Games. Winning an Olympic gold medal in badminton is the pinnacle of a player's career, a dream realized through years of relentless training and sacrifice. Modern technology has played a transformative role in this evolution. State-of-the-art rackets, crafted from advanced carbon fiber composites, are lighter, stronger, and more aerodynamic, allowing players to generate unprecedented power and control. High-performance shuttlecocks are engineered for consistent flight and durability, ensuring fair and predictable play. Beyond equipment, training science has revolutionized how athletes prepare. Sports nutritionists, physiotherapists, psychologists, and biomechanics experts all contribute to optimizing performance, injury prevention, and mental fortitude. Data analytics provides insights into opponent strategies and player movement, giving coaches and athletes an edge. These advancements, combined with a dedicated global fan base and extensive media coverage, have transformed badminton into a worldwide spectacle. Packed stadiums, live television broadcasts, and extensive online streaming ensure that millions can witness the breathtaking artistry and intensity of top-level badminton. It's a sport that continues to push boundaries, inspiring new generations of players and captivating audiences with its unique blend of grace, power, and unbelievable speed. From ancient hand-played games on dusty village grounds and the gentle tapping of battledore and shuttlecock in European courtyards, through its naming at an English stately home, to the electric atmosphere of elite athletes battling under stadium lights at the Olympics, badminton's story is a profound tapestry woven from threads of evolution, culture, and human creativity. It's a narrative that speaks volumes about our innate desire to play, to challenge ourselves, and to find beauty in motion. This journey is a testament to how a simple concept, keeping a feathered object in the air, can evolve into something incredibly complex and compelling. It highlights the universality of sport, showing how a game can transcend geographical boundaries and cultural differences, captivating hearts and minds across the globe. Each stage of its development, from informal play to organized competition, showcases humanity's genius for innovation and our relentless pursuit of excellence. It demonstrates how a basic idea refined over centuries and across diverse cultures can become a global phenomenon, constantly adapting and growing. Badminton, like every great sport, holds up a mirror to our collective human experience, reminding us why we play. It's not just about the thrill of victory or the pain of defeat, though those are certainly powerful motivators. It's about something deeper, more fundamental. We play to connect with teammates, with competitors, and with the passionate fans who share our love for the game. We play to compete, pushing our physical and mental limits, discovering strengths we never knew we had. We play to challenge ourselves, to overcome obstacles, to learn and to grow, both on and off the court. The game teaches us resilience, discipline, and the value of hard work. It shows us that true mastery comes not just from talent, but from dedication and an unyielding spirit. The legacy of badminton is more than just a collection of records or a list of champions. It's a living, breathing testament to the enduring power of human spirit and ingenuity. It's a story of how a feathered shuttle, against all odds, soared from humble beginnings to conquer the world, captivating billions and inspiring generations. This is the origin of the game.